What's up? We're back. We're back again. We took a week layoff, but this time we're going to talk movies. We're going to talk a few movies, right? We're going to talk Transformers. We're going to talk a little bit of horror. We got a movie we're going to review as well. We're going to review Evil Dead Rise, and then we're going to review Marvel and DC, The Ultimate War. Who's better and why? And so we're gonna lay off. No more relationship talk for a few days, but we're gonna definitely do a few months. We may come back later down the road.
We'll just say we have no room with the relationship talk.
Right.
It was just our opinions on stuff. It wasn't really advice because we can't give advice because number one, I'm not in a relationship, so we'll stop it there.
That's okay, but I mean, I get it. That was just try to kind of see a point of views and stuff like that. So we're good. We're gonna go back to what we want to do. Also, we want to movies. So if you like us, subscribe, ring the bell, hit the button. We don't own the rights to this, but does anybody know? Comment right over there, down at the bottom. We're gonna try to, we're gonna try to experiment. We're gonna try to put up like pictures and stuff if we can. I don't know, we're learning still, but like if I point up, like we can put like, because we're gonna start with Transformers, then we're gonna go Evil Dead Rise, and then we're gonna do Marvel. Does anybody remember this one? We do not own the rights to this. This is not a song. And then,
moment of silence.
And then that's when one of my favorite all-time characters comes in and he says, "Were we so different?" And so there's just that little snippet. That's Optimus Prime's theme song. Optimus Prime is one of my favorite. Oh, look who's with us today too. Ghostface. He's definitely one of my go-tos. He's gonna enjoy this with us. I don't know, we're trying to set the mood right. He's closer to him than he is me. But
water. Brought to you by Aqua.
Optimus Prime, one of my favorite characters of all time. I've got Optimus, I've got Michael Myers, I've got Gizmo, and Darth Vader. So it's Darth Vader and Optimus for my top two. Yeah, he's going to be definitely nurtured today with water. But so today I went and seen the new Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Woo! He's not seen it yet.
I've seen the first two.
And this was a prequel. And actually, Michael Bay was not the director, but he wasn't on this one. And it made $349.3 million at the box office. Yeah, did pretty good. And it did. And actually, I'm going to say I don't want to do spoilers. I know we've done that in our reviews before. I don't really want to do that.
You're not gonna do a spoiler because I haven't seen it.
That's true.
I've only seen the first two, like I said. How many Transformers movies has there been?
There's 7, because there's actually 8 if you can't count the animated movie from like 1989. But Optimus Prime is voiced by Peter Cullen, and he's one of my favorite voices. He also did The Predator. It's a true fun fact. And the story about how he did Optimus Prime's voice, how it was his brother told him, be strong enough to be gentle. And that's where the whole idea of Optimus Prime, because he's a hero. Man, this movie today, I'm telling you guys, man, dude, it was good. It was emotion, it had story. And actually, I will say this, Optimus Prime is very pro-human, and in this one he starts off very anti-human, and I think this is where he becomes himself, kind of he sees what people do.
So anti-human being a robot.
Yeah, he's very... Define? He was very much against the human nature because they thought that we were very arrogant, because we are. I like the point behind the whole Transformers thing, because the focus is that, why are they helping humans when they're, a primitive and violent race is what they say in the one you've seen in the first movie. So it's a good point, because sometimes I don't see why we need it. But there is hope because we have heart, and there's good people out there, and that gives you so there's a lot of heart in this. The main character, his brother's got some problems, and his brother's got some health issues, and this is set in 1994, so you get to see the Twin Towers. It has the Twin Towers in the movie. Kind of, it's got a lot of music from the 90s. It's got like some SWV. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sisters with Voices, but it's got a lot of, it's got some LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out. It's definitely trying to set the
And
tone.
I'll tell you, I own Bumblebee.
Great movie, right? Have you seen it?
I've never watched it.
Oh shit.
I bought
Well,
it when it first came out. I have not
see,
seen
that's
it
part
yet.
of that's like the 6th movie that came out, and then this is the 7th, and then they have the animated.
Okay.
But this movie, I'll try to, because I know we're not going to like spend a lot, but I will tell you, if you are a Transformers fan, please, please, please go see it. The guys we went with today, they actually said, and it was very emotional, there's definitely some tear-jerking parts, and some parts that make you think, and very, very close to home. It was very, very heartfelt. A lot of action. The director, I had to write it down, sorry. Stephen Cable, I never heard of him, but he did a good job. He created a good story with these. And again, why I wanted to kind of like emphasize Transformers today, because the whole franchise I enjoy. I know you saw the first 2.
Mm-hmm.
This one was a prequel to the first one, and it kind of set the tone for kind of what's to come. And there's also a connection with another Hasbro league in the movie. I won't spoil that. There's another Hasbro connection in the movie. If you do your homework, you probably could answer that question, but I won't do it. But the other Transformers, so let's go into what you've seen. That's pretty much it. I mean, the first one, a lot of emotion, good story, a lot of action, more of a family movie. Definitely some cheesy liners, but it's definitely worth the while. I give this movie today, I give it an easy 8, easy. I enjoyed it. Please go see it in the theater. Go to the theater and go see it. It's on Amazon Prime for $24.95. You can do that too, but you can go to the theater.
Well, I know you didn't mention it in the beginning, but I mean, he's right here, and I've seen it, the most recent Scream.
Oh, Scream 6.
Sure.
Yeah.
I went and seen Scream 5, and I fell asleep.
You didn't like 5?
I did not like 5.
No. Really?
Yeah, I was not a fan of it, but even Scream, I think they're done.
Well,
They have
you're
to
talking
be.
about after 6?
Yeah, they have to.
They can go a different way though. It's just like the
it's
movie
just-
today. They're setting it up for other things, but like this could go another way. You've
It's
seen
just like the Halloween.
Because the girl, the daughter,
Yes.
what's the killer? Skeet Ulrich. What's the Billy Loomis?
Billy
Loomis's daughter.
So-
They could make her the main killer. They could.
Yeah, but just drop it.
I agree. It should be done.
It's
It should be
just
done.
like, okay, so my favorite horror, even though he scares the living bejesus out of me, he's my favorite person, Michael Myers. And I know you're a huge fan of Michael
Love
Myers.
Michael Myers.
Um,
I think he'd whoop his ass.
oh, 100%. But
I love you, dude, but I think Michael's a little bit better.
have you heard they're making another Halloween?
What's it based? It's not off this other franchise.
Yeah,
it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so it's going to be the girl. It's going to be the daughter again. They're going to do what they could do with that.
Just drop it.
Yeah, see, that's not that. See,
It's enough.
they're trying to do all these legacy fucking
Enough
things.
is enough. There's
Yeah.
how many Halloweens are there?
Now,
25.
going on
It seems like. I'm really fucking busy. I'll just tell you that right now.
he had a shot of Merlot before the video. I would say, yeah. I mean, if they're going again, it's the same thing they're doing here. This is the problem I have.
Okay, so Halloween ends. Terrible.
Horrible movie.
Horrible.
He's dead. He is dead.
Yeah, he's dead. They should never done it. And them bringing that kid in where he was pretty much training him.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah,
And they didn't even see Michael. I think Michael Myers was in the movie like
20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes.
And they made that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And the movie was an hour and what, 50 minutes?
Yeah, and it
What a waste.
just give it up.
The irony was the first one, because they did 3 parts. We did Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends.
Mm-hmm.
The first Halloween that they did was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, that was a great movie. That was a very good movie. I enjoyed that. I thought when the direction they were going, oh man, this is gonna be.
I can't watch Halloween at night. That's how much Michael Myers scares the shit out of me. Literally, I don't know what it is about him. He scares the living bejesus out of me.
Yeah, the original Mask. from
And
the
I
first
met
one.
him, the original.
Did you?
Michael Myers. I went to a haunted house, and he was at the end, and you had to pay $25 to get your picture and autograph with him. I was like, you scared shit out of me. Why do I want to pay? I'm not. No.
Yeah.
No.
What's you know the Mask, right? You know this answer. You know what the Mask is based on, right? Is Michael Myers mask. So when they did the movie, they didn't have a lot of money. It was made in like 24 days. The original Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis. They didn't have any money, so they're like, here, go down to the local maskery, the local Halloween store, and go get 3 masks. So the guy did, and he got a clown mask, which that was used in the movie
For the little girl.
and then they bought another mask. I don't know what the other mask was. I really don't. And then they bought Star Trek, William Shatner. They bought a William Shatner mask, and they're like, "Well, we could probably." So what they did was they took the William Shatner mask because so I don't know if it was copyrighted. They doctored it up, put makeup on it, sanded down the eyes to make it not look just like him. And it was a William Shatner mask, so it's William Shatner. If you look at the original mask from the first 2 movies, it's William Shatner. Now that you know that, look at that. And
Fun fact.
Fun fact. And now that you see that, you're like, oh my God, it is William Shatner. And he's actually, I've heard he's kind of a jerk to me, but he'll brag about he's the reflection of Michael, the shape. So yeah. Well, Halloween, it's now see, the Scream 6, I know we didn't, did you say that?
Oh, we have a guest.
Oh, hold on just a second. We do. We're filming, so come on in. Yeah, we may be able to get him sitting in. I don't know what he can tell us about movies, but he might be funny to look at. But
Oh, you don't want to join in?
you don't want to join in?
Come on.
Come on, man.
Just make an appearance. Just come and have a seat. You ain't got to speak. Whatever, dude.
But anyway,
Don't be dumb.
I know. But anyway, I did like Scream 6 though a lot.
It wasn't bad.
I like that one. I would say it probably was better than the.
I didn't fall asleep, so we'll just put it that way.
It's funny though, 'cause you didn't fall asleep in that one.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
fall
oh,
asleep.
that's good.
I dozed, but I didn't completely fall asleep.
Ah, okay. I will say there was only one Scream that they had one killer, and it was in the 3rd one, which to me was probably the worst of the franchise. That to me that was, and it was okay, but of all the Screams of the 9 Scream movies, I thought Part 3 was probably the, and it was the brother, and he was by himself. But in every other movie, there's at least 2.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
I don't know if it's a spoiler. Right? Are you a murderer over there? You look like a murderer. He's got a murderer's haircut, don't he? Don't he? If you guys know who we're talking about, yeah, Buzzsaw.
Have you ever seen The Running Man?
He looks like Buzzsaw. I swear. He's got a hard part and it goes this way. We'll see if we can get him on camera.
It's like a boomerang.
He really does.
I can't do that. My head is. Ugh.
So I guess that Scream conversation / Halloween will take us into. He's already seen it, and I just seen it this week. Evil Dead Rise.
It just came out on DVD and
Don't
4K.
forget 4K. Honestly though, I'm gonna be honest with you. That movie was one of the.
Have you watched all of it?
I watched it all. I finished it last night or the day before. Excellent movie. I swear to I honestly one of the creepiest, grossest movies I've seen recently.
I tried to tell
It
you.
was gross.
I tried to.
You know the funny thing was,
I've seen the shit in theaters.
you said that and you're like, Matt,
Creeped the shit out of me.
when that woman, and this is not a spoiler, but when she's running up and down the hall and that scared the shit out of me. There's a part in the movie where this woman is overtaken by Beethoven's spirit, by the devil, and she's running up and down the hall, killing everybody, and it's creepy. You turn that on at night, you wouldn't be able to watch it over there. You'd be,
From the first
Mom, Dad, can you open up the bedroom doors and turn the lights
for
on? You wouldn't.
the first 20 minutes of it, first 15, 20 minutes of it is
Oh, gross.
from the get, and that's how you know how the movie is gonna go from the first part of it.
The irony is that first 15 minutes is separate from the movie, and then because it happens, and then it says one day before, and you forget about that even happening, and then at the very end it ties back into that. You're like, oh shit. Then there's this other part that goes back to the beginning, and honestly, Evil Dead Rise was scary, creepy, and bloody. I enjoyed it. One of the best, probably better than Scream 6.
100% better than
And I don't
Scream
like to
6.
say that because I like the franchise, but
I wouldn't say it was scary.
oh, I was scared to death. I don't get scared. I mean, I get the only thing that really scares me is unsolved mysteries, and oh man, I'm telling you, that movie scared me.
It's not scary.
You're sick.
Tell me what's scary about it.
What made it scary
What's
was
scary?
well, because the woman was acting very well, and she played into the part, and you really thought that she was like an actual, like she seemed like she was definitely what's the word? Where you possessed. She played the part very well. And she played it very well. I've seen movies like Haunting in Connecticut, and The Exorcist was creepy too, but I mean, and she reminded me of The Exorcist for when she played that part.
So
Say hi to Ghostface. Hard part. Say hi to Ghostface.
So we'll say this. It wasn't scary. Nothing in that movie made me jump in.
Oh, I didn't jump.
In being scared.
I didn't jump. I'll tell you that.
I cringed because of the shit that happened in it. It was gory.
The ending was the goriest endings I've ever seen. You were lying. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I went to the theaters and seen the shit on the big screen.
How many people were in that theater with you?
Kids.
Oh my god, you had kids in there watching that movie?
So, it was gory. But it fulfilled its title, Evil Dead Rise. It wasn't scary.
Did you like it?
Scary. I
I'd give Evil. I thought it was a good movie. I'd give that an 8.5. I would.
I'd go a full 10 on that.
Would you really?
Oh yeah. Because out of all the,
what do you think?
I think it was. I think it was
scared over there.
I think
of my parents.
All right, because of the goriness of it. Because of the gore, I give it a full 10 because you haven't seen it. And they don't make movies like that anymore.
No, and the gore looked pretty good. It didn't look fake. You know what I mean? Like some movies they almost look fake.
All right, so I'll give you a spoiler alert. Stop now. Don't watch. Fast forward 10 seconds because that's how long it's gonna take. And I'm just gonna say one word. Did you see the cheese grater scene?
Oh my god, on her leg? Oh my god, that was horrible. That was horrible.
Enough said. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
That was horrible. Yeah. I'm like this.
Yeah, I cringed. Like I was squirming
So,
in the theater seat.
I will say, I wasn't like, I wanted to say this back to it because I agree with you. I wasn't like scared. I was more creeped out because especially when she's running up and down the hall and she's killing everybody and literally, spoiler, killing all these people and blood's just flying everywhere. And she's like, hey, hi. And I thought that it's kind of like him when he's trying to talk to us. I mean, on a normal day. You got to come in here and get on camera. Come on. No, well, you can come in here and say hi. I mean, I definitely.
You want to step in for me? I broke my seal earlier, so I mean.
Yeah, if you want
to. I gotta use the restroom.
He might have to step out. So.
I do have to step out. Just give me a second. I'll be back. He'll continue talking.
Yeah, I will. I'll keep it up. I'll keep it going. I will say this, and I'll get more center. I will say this: today's movie, on top of the other things we're talking about. So I'm going to recap for a minute while he's gone. Transformers definitely an emotional high. You got all the characters that come into focus. You got all this stuff going on, a lot of action. There's a thing that they have to protect in order to make sure that the other city doesn't come. You got that. So I recap that. That's definitely worth going and seeing. You definitely got you got Scream 6 we did talk about. I love Scream 6. I actually love the Scream franchise. I think the first one's the best. I think it's pretty much like you got the first one, and then I like the fourth, the sixth, the second. The fifth one's fine. He's full of shit. But the third one's about the one's probably the weakest in that franchise. Transformers, I'll go back one more time on that. The first one's the best. I like the third one. We got the fifth one was really good. Bumblebee's, they're all pretty good. The only one that
My apologies.
sees back. And then that's just pretty much to recap. But Evil Dead, what about the one from 2013? That was good.
What?
Did you see that one?
No.
Because the Evil Dead Rise was supposed to be bracketed from the Evil Dead that was from 2000.
Oh,
Good movie.
I was unaware.
And the guy that did the original Evil Dead was part of the directing team.
See, I'm supposed to go see the new Insidious too.
That looks good though. The Red
It
Door.
does. I'm supposed to have a date for that. I don't know if that's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be fulfilled, but we'll
Take Rumple Hard Part. I thought you were gonna get in this video.
Anyways.
Come on in here. Do you know anything about movies? Probably not.
Nope.
Cartoons? Anything? TVs?
Oh, we can talk about cartoons on our.
We will do that on one of our casts because it's definitely.
I love cartoons.
We're going to talk about how do you not have a TV in your bedroom when you take girls on dates.
As a matter of fact, we should do a video. No, I ain't gonna talk about it now because
A video on what?
What happened to Saturday morning cartoons?
Oh, we can do that. I like that because we talked about that plenty of time. Plenty of time. What was last? Oh, so want to get into the last thing? The last.
Sure.
So the
'Cause
last
we're at
22 minutes. We're not doing bad.
Wow.
We're not doing bad.
Impressive.
So here's
We're
the
not
deal.
talking about women.
And then so now the last topic is we're going to talk Marvel and DC and which franchise we think is better and why, maybe some of the better movies, and we're going to go all over the place with the Marvel, because this is a good conversation because a lot of people, I do think mostly Marvel stands out with most people, but I do think
100%.
that there's, what's that?
100%.
But I do think there's a good argument for DC. There's a couple movies that maybe, and I guess, I know The Flash did horrible. It's not made its money. We can start
Alright.
off by that. Go ahead, you.
So we'll start off this way. I think the only DC movies that did good were the original Batmans.
Well, and the new Batman did good. The Batman did good. It did sell. It did
With
very
Princess Sparkle.
Yes, with Princess Sparkle. Which he played a horrible Bruce Wayne, but he played an excellent Batman.
How do you have a twig playing Batman? It don't make
That-
sense.
Well,
All right, so
I agree. It's
all right.
supposed to be Batman Year One, really. but-
All right, so I mean, obviously, I support the Superman. Because the symbol of hope right
Isn't that
here.
a Kid Rock shirt?
the symbol of hope, and I have a lot of hope.
We hope so.
I'm just gonna.
We
stop.
hope that you have hope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there.
No,
But the Batman movies, Michael Keaton, all-time best Batman ever. A lot of people.
which one? The first or second? Batman or Returns?
It doesn't matter. Michael Keaton playing Batman, he was by far the best Batman. I know people are gonna say,
I like Bale.
there you go.
I love Batman, but I didn't like Batman Begins. I love Batman. The Dark Knight Rises, I think, was the best of the whole
And
franchise.
it's just
Keep
like
using that
you got Princess Sparkle, Robert Pattinson. Dude, go back to Twilight. You're no Batman. Get the hell out of here.
I
Ben Affleck. Seriously.
didn't really like Ben Affleck as Batman.
Come on. I mean, you're just ruining
He
the
was
character,
okay, but he wasn't-
character at that point. Val Kilmer did a terrible job.
So did Clooney. Clooney was worse.
Clooney was a terrible job. And for them to bring Michael Keaton back in as Batman in The Flash, bravo, DC.
Well, he wasn't the only
He
one they
did
brought back,
something
though.
right.
He wasn't. There's other Batmans that are brought back in the movie.
Really?
Clooney. But see, here's the I'm dead serious. Like, it's all over. I mean,
Anyways, I hate DC.
did you like Aquaman?
I did like Aquaman.
I did too, and I liked Wonder Woman, the first one. I did like Wonder Woman.
I never seen it.
Loved it. I think you'd like it. Second one's awful.
I've seen Batman vs Superman.
I did like that movie though.
Wasn't bad.
See, but I like
Filmed
Jacob.
part of it was filmed in Detroit,
Was
hometown, D-town.
and I love Man of Steel. I'm not saying that for you.
Because I've never seen it.
Love it. Swear to God, you need
As
to
far as Superman stuff that I've seen, I've watched Smallville. I've seen Batman vs Superman. I watched Lois and Clark with Dean Cain. Which he actually did it. He
played good. He played a good
Pretty good
Batman. Jesus Christ.
Superman.
He played a good Superman. But I'm telling you, if you watch Man of Steel, I think you'll be like, oh my God, why have I waited so long to watch this movie?
All right, we're gonna go back on topic though.
Mhm.
The difference between Marvel and DC is Marvel, each movie rolls right into the next one.
Well, even the
DC's all over the place.
the Infinity Stone, when they did that very well. Each movie.
DC's like my life. It's all over the place.
It is though. It is. Well, it is though. And even in the movies sometimes can be a little all over. It's funny. I don't think he cut. That was good though. That was a good pun on him. That was a good pun on him. He needs to make fun of himself. But you're right though. They're a little garbled.
They are. Nothing rolls into the
They're a
other.
little. What we say one day. They're not. Marvel has a better story.
Yes.
Most Marvel movies, there's a backstory to a backstory, where some people are like, it's too much. Actually, I disagree. I think you need to have that explanation in that movie that explains that.
We were talking about that in Guardians.
We were, and when we went and saw, and then we saw Guardians 3, both of us. But you needed those backstories. I know some people say it's a little too much, but no, you don't, because then you can't really say you don't understand it. Where DC, you're kind of like, what was that all about? I've not seen the Justice League yet, the Zack Snyder's edition.
I've never seen that one. I own
The other one?
the other one.
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
Did you like it?
I fell asleep every time.
Okay,
so
yeah,
we're good
I
at
heard that, again, I heard that movie was all over the place. That's what I heard.
That's a DC thing.
I don't think I like that. And that's where I think that Marvel movies just are.
I think so. As far as superheroes go, between DC and Marvel, do I think that DC has a better set of superheroes? Absolutely. I think they do.
You're talking about Batman, Superman.
Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg, all of them. I think they have more of a superhero aspect to them than what Marvel does, but DC don't know how to utilize that.
Kind of feel like it was always
about
like
it.
that.
Think about it. Of the Marvel characters, how many of them actually really have superpowers?
Wasn't it like, not a lot of them, because they're like considered mutants, aren't they? Because that's what the X-Men are. And then the X-Men are considered Marvel, right? Yeah, X-Men are Marvel. I don't know why I'm even asking that, but they are. Because Deadpool's Marvel, and most of them are just people that were.
Because you think about it, you got Iron Man, who is rich and just has a bunch of toys.
Sure.
Batman,
Same thing.
rich, a bunch of toys.
Right. That's probably the comparison of the two, to be honest,
Yeah.
because
Superman.
Iron Man flies.
Superman compared to Captain America, you might as well say. Superman.
Even Doctor Strange, because he has the powers, Doctor Strange has the powers.
Right.
It's true. I mean, there's for whatever person.
You never thought of that though, did you?
Well, it makes sense.
Who has the better superheroes. I mean,
If you're talking probably power-wise, you're probably right. Probably DC.
yeah, but they
Because
don't,
that's-
but DC don't know how to utilize it. Because they're so. It's like
Do you
famous categories. You roll the die and see what you get.
Do you have a favorite Marvel character?
Do I have a favorite Marvel?
I know you.
character?
I know you love your DC, but do you have a go-to?
I'm not really a fan of DC.
Well, you like Superman.
I like Superman.
So,
I
you
don't
have a top
like.
3 for Marvel.
I don't really like. Okay, so yes.
You like what the symbol, what it stands for.
Yes, there you go. The symbol what it stands for. As far as Marvel characters, who do I like?
See, I like Blade, because that's Marvel. Blade is Marvel. They're redoing that series, right? So
Yeah.
mine are Blade, Thor. I like Black Panther.
I like Thor and Black Panther.
I love Black Panther. I love me some Black Panther. I'm trying to think, but but when you're whoa, what happened there? Hard part won't get in on the video. It's a little racist over there of you. Just kidding. He won't talk about Marvel with us because we're lame because we do this. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, I definitely those would be my top, probably my. But there's so many good ones though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really. Do you think there's a bad Marvel? I mean, I can sit here and say there's bad DC movies, and
Hawk.
I mean,
Hawk was a.
which one with Ed Norton?
What was that? No.
You talking about the other one with Jennifer
Aaron.
Connelly and
Yeah.
where it was like the comic book?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I even like Captain Marvel. I like Captain Marvel.
Mhm.
I like the Eternals. Shang-Chi, that was a great movie. That was a great movie. You seen that? That was
I've
great.
seen them all.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you have
Yeah.
seen them.
I've
And you
seen them
just
all.
saw Wakanda Forever today.
Yeah,
You just saw
watched
Wakanda.
it today.
And you give that a what?
Oh, about an 8.5.
I don't think it's better than the first one.
No.
But
it
it's
can't be
but
the
they,
first
he just made a comment today too, and he was like, "What'd you say about?" Remember they were saying that they didn't respect Chadwick Boseman,
one. Yeah,
but they did. They really did. The whole movie was kind
From the
of
beginning to the end.
embedded to Boseman from start to finish. Even the extra scene was for him. So I don't know. I can't really say. I mean, again, I think it's night and day. I think Marvel crushes DC. I don't think it's even close. But not even about the special effects look a little bit better. I think Marvel has a bit more money. I don't mean like that, but I think it just looks better on film.
They know what to do with the characters.
They do. The character development is much better as far as Marvel. Oh, did you guys see who's joining us today? Thank you for the support.
I have no idea. I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm just
This is our cast. But I mean, I think that's where we're at with that. I mean,
You're grinding gears here in a second.
I was gonna laugh.
A Mack truck.
How's he doing it?
Coming through.
Look, yeah.
Going in fifth gear.
We have a friend off camera who, when he laughs, he loses it.
It's like a Peterbilt.
Yeah.
Hits his Jake brake.
Every G spot that he has, when a girl touches it, he makes that same sound. Okay, that was dumb, but it's true. It is true. Poor guy. You know, but I don't know. That's all. I mean, as far as movies go, I mean, the topic of the two, I just think that it's just Marvel is a cut above.
Top notch. 10 out of 10.
DC just needs to work again and again. We see it on the storyline. Flash did horrible. I don't understand why, because I would have been like you, Michael Keaton killed it. I thought that would have been all the reason that movie would have not tanked. It did. Kind of disappointing.
You know they're making a Beetlejuice too. Just
Yeah, they are making. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Love the first one.
Michael Keaton.
Yep.
All the originals are coming
Yeah,
back.
and I believe Tim Burton's directing it, which is even better because it was his thing. So that's awesome. Yeah, and your girl from Wednesday
Yeah.
In Scream 6.
Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega, yeah. Scream 6 hard
Which
part.
have
I
you
know
watched?
shared.
Have you watched Wednesday on Netflix?
No, but you showed me the video of her doing the dance. The
Oh yeah, you gotta watch it. It's,
Good show.
I can't wait for season 2.
Hey, he dated somebody in Wednesday. I'm kidding. That's clearly a joke. It's not even true. Like he's getting excited now. But yeah, excited for that though. That's gonna be fun. So, anything else this week?
No, I'm squared away.
Speaking of which, they do have the new releases coming out. They do have Scream 6 coming out the 11th. I know you're excited about that. I will get that. And then they have a movie called Sisu. You ever heard of that?
What?
Sisu?
Nope.
It's supposed to be like a John Wick. And I will say this before we go. John Wick 4, watch it.
You say watch it, and it took us what, a year to get you to watch the first 3, and then you watched the 4th one before any of us, and now you're just like, oh, you gotta watch John Wick.
Oh man, John Wick franchise. That's another franchise. Oh my god, all of them.
I haven't seen 4 yet.
I had a buddy literally say, hey, put it on for me. I put it on for him. He's like, man, this movie's so good. He leaves. I gotta go. We watched 25 minutes of it. He's like, I gotta go.
Talking about CJ?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, I figured as much.
So it was
No names.
Yeah, no name. We can't do that. We don't own the rights to names, but but yeah, John Wick 4. John Wick 4. There might be a John Wick 5. Might. I can't spoil that. It'll piss a lot of people off. But go see it. Go see it. John Wick 4. He is going to be in Playgirl next month. So we definitely.
I'm working on my figure to make sure, my centerfold is good.
So
It's gonna be a small section.
I'm gonna get that episode. I'm gonna get that book, volume 22. Hit the Zoom button.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, it's good to be back. It's good to have me back talking about movies again. Hopefully, you enjoyed us. I said I think we're gonna stick on this for a little while. Please comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Anything else?
Mm-mm. Comedy Club.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be doing Comedy Club,
Yeah.
January
October.
1st, 2024.
Fucking October. October, I'm gonna do my first stand-up.
Yeah, we're gonna go and support him, throw tomatoes and shit, and like, he's like, yeah. See, you can get on camera now and say that.
I know, buzzsaw over there.
He said buzzsaw.
I hope to God, of all people, I want him there.
I do too.
Because I'll make his ass
You're
laugh.
gonna be laughing.
I will make his ass laugh, and I won't even be able to do my part because I'll be up there crying, laughing so damn hard, just mimicking him. I want him there.
You're gonna be.
He's gonna be my biggest supporter. I'm gonna be like, oh, Jake Breaks here.
It's like, I hope I can take a date,
Oh my God.
preferably a waitress.
Yep. On that note, we're done.
Yeah, so we'll give you more details on that. That's coming up in a few months. So that'll be fun to go and see him support. So
Yeah.
we'll give you details on that.
Yeah, we'll go Facebook Live on that, or not Facebook Live, but we might go YouTube Live on that. I'll have somebody
sure.
record my little stand-up gig.
So again, hope you enjoyed this. This was more movie friendly. Nobody's going to kill themselves after the video, so we're good. I'm just kidding.
Fucking asshole.
But we're good, man. And we appreciate the support and those of you guys commenting and subscribe. Thank you again. We appreciate everything in the views. And if you got anything for us, please shoot us a message. Give us a shout. Scott, anything else?
I got nothing.
We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Oh, and enjoy this thing on this wild thing we call
Life.
We'll see you next time.